Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you so much. So, at first, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Saga Ludvigsson, and I'm 18 years old from Sweden, and I make pop country music.
Great. So, how did your music career started?
Well, it started when I was 5 years old when I performed for the first time, but then I went on Sweden's Got Talent and then Idol last year. Um, so yeah, I've just been working a lot since I was very young, and now it's time for Melodifestivalen.
Yes. So, you were well known in TV, I think, since you were 12, yes?
Yeah.
So, did it affect your growing up and all your things?
I haven't really thought about that too much. I think it was a quite usual I was a quite usual kid. I just loved what I loved singing and dancing. So of course I spent a lot of time on that, but no, I don't really think so.
So, why did you choose to create such kind of music, pop, country?
Well, we've always been listening to a lot of country at home. Johnny Cash has been one of the artists that we've been listening to a lot. So I guess it comes from the country part of it comes from that, and then I also love pop just in general. So I thought, why not mix these two and make the most of both worlds?
So, was it hard to keep a secret that you will participate in Mellow?
Yeah, it was quite hard. We I got to know it a month before we could talk about it, and it got leaked that I was going to do it. And when friends started asking about it, of course, it got a bit hard because I wanted to tell them, uh, because I didn't want to lie to them, but I had to, so I just stopped talking to them until it was out that I was going to do it because I didn't want to do anything wrong.
So, how did you react when SVT announced to you that you will take part?
I got so happy. I started crying, happy tears, of course, because I was so happy. Because it's been a big dream of mine to be able to do it. So it meant a lot.
You also took part in the writing process of your song. And how did the process look like? What you felt during writing the song?
This was the first time we met me, Herman and Lisa, who wrote the song together. So at first we just wanted to see if we could work together, and we got a really great song out of it. So I came with the idea of what I wanted to do, and we just started working on some melodies, and yeah, worked on a song. So at first we weren't going to send it into Melodifestivalen, and we were going to release it this summer. But for some reason we didn't. And then when uh, you could start sending your songs to Melodifestivalen, we thought, why not do it?
So, I know you can't say much about your song, but if you could describe it in 3 words, which ones would it be?
um, Up tempo, fun, and I would say it's a colorful song, if you can say that.
Great. So, who was your biggest inspiration to start your music career?
It's always been Dolly Parton for me, and also a Swedish artist called Sara Larsson.
So, who supports you the most since your career was started a really when you were really small and someone needed to support you?
My mom did a lot. She has helped me with everything, and she's been teaching me a lot about how everything works. So I'm really grateful for that. But also my grandma, she's my biggest supporter. I think she knows more about me than I know about myself. So both of them have been a really big part in this.
If I may know, is your mom some kind of is she in like music industry or she's
No,
just
she's a hairdresser, I think it's called, right? When you color and cut hair.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, that's her job, but she has learned a lot to be able to help me. So she's not, but she's trying.
Of course. So, do you have some kind of ritual before entering the stage to calm down the emotions?
I usually want to be alone before I go on stage to just focus and not talk. Because if I'm around people who's very nervous, I get nervous too. So I just want to be alone, drink way too much water, and then just do it.
So, what is your favorite Swedish Eurovision entry of all time?
ABBA. I think it's a very maybe it's a boring answer. I feel like every Swede would say ABBA, but I really think that they are really good, and the song was really good. But also Cornelia Jacobs, I think she did a really good job too.
Yeah, I think not many other artists from Mellow said ABBA. Many said Loreen and Cornelia, so it's not that unoriginal. So, who was your favorite during last year's Melodifestivalen?
Hmm. Maybe Marcus and Martinez actually. I think they had a really cool performance and a great song too.
Great. So these were all the questions for today. Thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.